it's so important that you follow the festivity days, the Feast of Tabernacles. Don't listen to people who says that that's in the Bible. We don't even do that anymore. God is establishing a new covenant with his people. And when you hear that from people, that means that they're not a part of the new covenant. Read Zechariah chapter 14, starting with verse 16. I'm going to read it once again. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which come against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King of the Lord of hosts, and to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. And it shall be that whoso will not come of all of the families to the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even unto them shall be no rain. And if the family of Egypt go not up and come not, that have no rain, there shall be plagues, wherewith the Lord will smite the heathens that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. This shall be the punishment of Egypt, and the punishment of all nations that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. And in those days shall be there upon the bells of the horses holiness unto the Lord, and the pots of the Lord's house shall be like the bowls of the altar. And if y'all go to Leviticus chapter 14, you can go more into an in-depth reading how important it is, y'all. I'm telling you, the Holy Spirit has shared with me that people that do not keep these festivity days, in Leviticus chapter 14, it talks about how there are plagues that are coming upon the world, plagues that are coming upon the children of Egypt. The Babylon, the prince of Wales, is now the prince of Sussex, which is the prince of Egypt, and we know about the prince of Egypt. We know what happened in Egypt. We know about the pharaohs of Egypt. We know how the resurrection of Egypt is even now. So don't listen to the naysayers and the people who are not celebrating the feast days. The people, God's people are so used to celebrating Christmas or Easter or any of those bank holidays, but they refuse to celebrate the true holidays. And don't go off of Google's calendar, go off of the true Gregorian calendar. I posted a copy of that in my community section. If you want to download that copy, get it, keep it under your belt. But y'all, seek the Lord your God with all of your heart, mind, body, and soul. I'm trying to tell y'all now, yes, God's people are sealed, but this is the activation of the seal. This is part of your protection. God says, my children, they keep my holy days. Please keep his holy days so these plagues that are coming up on the land do not come up on you. Nubian Divine.